I think it's time to turn it on. I think I heard some clicks. Did I? Pumps are on. It's a good sign. Let's emulate opening the door. Oh, the lights come on. The screen should boot up. The lights are on. Interior lights are on. Oh, we've got a T. What have we got here? Well, it's okay. I wonder if it thinks... Oh, it thinks my foot's on the brake. Yeah, I've got to adjust the brake pedal switch. That's okay. It's asking for the card. I need to bleed the brakes a bit better. There's the card. It's turning off traction control, all that. That's okay. Let's just put it in drive. It's adjusting the park brakes. It's trying to. Might take a couple of goes. Oh, sounded like they actually engaged properly then. Reverse. No, it's not liking something. I might fix up that brake pedal switch first. Yeah, the brakes, yeah, that switch needs adjusting. The brake simply always on. This park brake is set. This one isn't though. So anyway, I'll do the brakes first. Yeah, so that took 2 seconds. I just untwisted the brake thing a bit and then pushed it in, then twisted it back. And yeah, brake lights have gone off, so brakes are off. Now let's see if I can get this park brake to set. Have I got it plugged in? It's all plugged in. Anyway, yeah, let's just give it another go. Get in and close the door. Now I want to put it back in park, put it in reverse, and then put it in park again. It was wound right out, so it might take a couple of times. That one's still not set, because that one is. Yes, I've just taken the electronic park brake mechanism off. Actually, first I tried to set it manually with a jump pack, and it didn't seem to want to set. I've manually set it. One useful thing, you need a 5mm hex to undo the park brake here. I think Andrew said it was a M7 spline or something, but if you look inside, it's actually a hex further in. So you can actually use the same hex 5 to adjust it, and to tighten it, you do it anti-clockwise, and to loosen it, you do it clockwise. So I've tightened it now, so that's actually sort of set. So I'll put it back together and see if the car's happy then. See what happens when I put my foot on the brake. Oh, lights come on. Right, no. Park brake it doesn't like. Yeah, I think I need to bleed the brakes. Park brake function. I don't know why I'm getting those errors. So, got the park brake on permanently. So they're the only alerts. If I put my foot on the brake, see what happens. Steering assist. Now if I try and put it into drive, it won't let me. So I've got my X2 glasses on today to solve this problem. That means that things are getting serious. Why can't I go into drive? It's a really weird problem. So I think a good way to diagnose when you're having problems like this is to take some CAN bus logs, because that's how all the computers talk to each other and you get error things, and you can compare logs from when the car was working to the logs from when the car's failed. So that's what I did. I took some logs And yeah, I'm just looking at that now. And I label, because I've only got 2 CAN buses on this one, party CAN and chassis CAN. So there's 3 main ones in the Tesla vehicle: CAN, party CAN, chassis CAN. So I always record which one's in where. So party CAN is bus 0, chassis CAN bus 3. So these are the only messages I'm getting on the party CAN, and which is not many. So I'm getting VC right, electronic parking brake status, which I think it's getting from VC right, VC right restraints, PCS alert, I think he's coming from VC right. Yeah, because I was checking my emulators, like where are the messages from the front motor emulator? Where are the messages from this electric power steering emulator? There's no messages from that here. Chassis CAN has a lot more. Steering angle, drive, inverter, eye booster. Very few messages on party CAN. Is that because one of the emulators I've got plugged in is stuffing up the CAN bus there or something? It's weird that I'm getting some messages and not others though. So there's something happening on the party bus, something weird happening on the party bus. Looking at, actually here's another log, but comparing that, like I'm getting RCM signals, I'm getting ESP signals, steering signals. So I thought, well, next thing is let's look at the wiring diagram. This is the wiring for party CAN, and CAN bus is just 2 wires that goes to each thing. So you got one going to the ESP, ABS module, power steering, eye booster. So where I was recording party CAN signals is important, obviously. There is actually no plug in my early Tesla for that, but there's this junction here, there's these plugs here, and I've made my own little harness that splices, has a male and female plug to go between them, and then off them I've got a little party CAN access point and a chassis CAN access point. I know that's where I was recording, and I'm receiving stuff from here, aren't I? But I'm not getting any messages from this side, am I? There's no autopilot messages, no drive inverter, none of these. And it's like, well, is that plugged in? I mean, I remember plugging it in. I'm sure it's plugged in anyway. Yeah, I need to look at the wiring. I mean, that's pretty easy to do. I just need to find the CAN bus points and get my meter and put continuity check, make sure they're connected properly. Time to go to the car with all that data in mind and break the multimeter out. What do you think, Dick? You really want to go for a WLK, don't you? But we need to look at the Land Rover first, and it's raining. It's horrible out there. Okay, can we go look at the Land Rover first? So let me show you that harness that I've put together. So you can see here the main right hand harness and left hand harness connects to, usually they connect straight in. There goes to there, and another big plug goes to there, so straight into each other. And you can see I've just managed to find some plugs that are compatible and some pins, and made up my own little harnesses, pigtails off them. That one's for chassis CAN, a charge port CAN. That's I haven't used that much yet, but that could be very useful. And that one there's the party CAN. So I thought, well, let's first measure. This is VC right here. Measured back to that plug, no problem. On both the blue and the white, no problem. I also measured here between the 2 wires, continuity, to make sure they weren't shorted or something. So that all checked out. But well, let's measure between the party CAN output and let's go through all the other party CAN things. I thought, well, let's check this harness first. I was just measuring, there's the blue one there. You can follow it back where the party CAN comes out. And I was just having trouble, even with my small thing, just poking it in the end, getting a measurement. Couldn't get a continuity between the plug and there. So the obvious thing to do is pull it out, disconnect it, and just measure from the pin. And guess what I have found? Can you see a dodgy looking pin that's pushed back in there? I knew it was something stupid I'd done. So I don't know if you can see. The party can blue pin is pushed all the way in. So that's obviously our problem. The car can't communicate with basically all the party can stuff on the front. So it's going, no, not going to let you drive. So, wow, I'm glad I found that. That's awesome. Let's fix that up and then we can see what's going on. Moment of truth. So I've plugged that harness back together and plug the battery back in, booted back up. So, turn it back on. Still got the park brake thing, but I don't think that is the problem. Let's see what it does when I try to put it into drive. So, foot on the brake, steering assist reduced. Well, let's try and put it into reverse. Oh, it stayed in reverse. I think I got it. Drive, it's in drive. Yes, that's what it was. Cool. Let's put it back in park. Oh, I just heard yeah. Park brake's fixed. Because it's maybe had to communicate. I reckon that goes across to VC left. That's exciting. That's the first time the Land Rover's going to drive with the unit in. And obviously, you know what I'm thinking of doing now. I'm going to put it up on the hoist a bit, and I just want to get the wheels turning. Let's do that. Okay, got it up on the hoist. So I just want to get the wheels turning. I've got shit everywhere, so I'm not going to drive it yet or anything. Now, the worst thing that can happen is I'll put it into drive and the wheels will go the wrong direction. I mean, I have checked, obviously before I did all this, I checked to make sure the drive unit spun in the correct direction as to how I was mounting it. And I think I checked it probably 10 times because I can't make the Tesla system drive the car in reverse. We're going to get up in here. I just want to get the wheels spinning. Oh, look, no park brake warning. Foot on brake. I'm going to go reverse first, so hopefully they'll spin backwards. Foot off brake. Foot on accelerator a bit. Oh! Oh yeah! We have wheel spin. Let's try drive. Yes! Oh yeah! That's awesome! That's all I'm doing for the moment. Yes! We have success! How good is that? That's a win. That stupid wire. That was my fault. I guess that's a good exercise in problem diagnosing. So, yeah, now I can get on to doing all the fun stuff. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah.